Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am going to do a kind of whole overview of my manga collection and kind of a review of each of my books, of each of the mangas. So this is what it looks like. I kind of have it organized this way. Let's just start from left to right. So our first manga we have is My Hero Academia. It is such a good manga. If you want to get into it, it's super good. But if you want to get into anime, it's a good one to start with. So, there's that. Here, hold on. Oh, crap, how do I do this? I should really invest in a tripod. So, basically, My Hero. The page quality is great. I like the story too. The art is awesome. So that's always great when the art's good. And so that's kind of my review of the whole series of My Hero. But let's move to the different volumes of My Hero Academia. This is My Hero 2. This one's good too. It's got Zero on the back and stuff. I think that was his name at least. That was that character's name. I'm pretty sure it was. This one is like my favorite of the two. Actually, my favorite of the four that I have, just because it covers my favorite part, which I will not be spoiling because I'm a good guy. So there's My Hero 2. I've got My Hero Academia 5. This one's great. Again, page quality is amazing. It's a great story. Love the cover. Cover of it. It's great. So, again, art. I feel like every time the art quality increases. That's My Hero 5 because I didn't collect 3 and 4 yet. I haven't bought them. Here's My Hero 6. So, again, art kind of, as the story goes on, the art gets way better. And this show, and manga series came out in 2015, 2016-ish. So it's really good. So that's about 8 years old now. It's about 8 years old. But it's great. And then, alright, that's all of my Hero stuff. Now this one is Demon Slayer. It's one of my favorites. I am actually all caught up in Demon Slayer of the anime. I haven't read a lot of the manga. I only own the first volume. The art for this one is, impeccable. It is, it's great. Hold on, let me get to one of my favorite parts. It's just hold on. I'm trying to get it to where, right here, this page should be good. So, basically, the art is beautiful. The covers are great. Page quality's amazing. But honestly, I love the story and all that. It is a little dark, but I love dark stuff, kind of like that. It's just kind of my thing, is the dark kind of, yeah, so that's Demon Slayer. It's so good. It's a little gory in the anime, so the manga kind of cuts it down on the gore. I'm just gonna go through my individuals first. Okay, and then this is actually my first ever manga. And it is also one of my favorite animes, an anime adaptation, Death Note. This is what happens after what happens in the anime. And so it's so good, the quality. Since it's kind of a special one, it gets this really cool kind of first page with Minoru. And then, with Nier. So, that's pretty great. I love the art of Death Note. It's amazing. Like, look at all of this. And if you don't know the gist of Death Note, basically a Shinigami named Ryuk drops this notebook that when you write someone's name in it, that person dies. So it's also one of the darker ones. But it's probably my second favorite anime. I have like three favorite. Wait, three? Yeah, about three favorites. Which those are Full Metal Alchemist, Naruto, and Demon Slayer. Those are my... Actually, take out Death Note, actually, is my favorite. One of my favorites. And then second place would probably go to Demon Slayer. But speaking of Full Metal, let's move to Full Metal. I only own one copy of it. I plan to get more. This is the Omnibus edition. In fact, the rest of these that I'm going to show you are Omnibus editions, which means they contain multiple volumes. So this one has the first three, because my library doesn't carry 2 and 3, which kind of made me mad. Now, the one thing about this is the page quality isn't the greatest. It's kind of like newspaper, but still, like, it is beautiful. Here is this part. This is, like, I just love these parts, like, of the anime. I haven't really watched I've watched, like, the first couple episodes, but I prefer to just read this one, just because it's how I am. This one is not as dark as the others, so that's great. It's amazing that it's not as dark. Yeah. This one is just kind of about an alchemist trying to, not really, like, he's just trying to crack down on some mysteries and stuff. It's kind of complicated to explain, but Fullmetal Alchemist is amazing. Oh, I didn't explain these other two. I'll quickly explain them. I'll keep it short. My Hero Academia. It's about a young boy with no power who ends up getting a power from one of the strongest heroes. And it's just kind of his journey on becoming the world's greatest hero. And Demon Slayer, this boy, Tanjiro, and Nezuko. His sister, Nezuko, gets turned into a demon, so he's on the hunt to try and find the person who turned his little sister into a demon and kill him. So, that's great. Naruto. This is my favorite anime. Because this is also the first anime I ever watched. This is Kid Naruto. This isn't Naruto Shippuden. There's 3 kinds of Naruto. There's Naruto, which is when he's a kid. That's the one I have right here. Then there's Naruto Shippuden, which is when he's a teenager and kind of like a young adult. And then there's Boruto when he's a full-fledged adult. And yeah. Also, all of these are rated teen. I'm pretty sure all of these are rated teen. Yeah. Fullmetal Alchemist rated teen. Naruto rated teen. Demon Slayer rated teen. And yeah, they're all teen. So, they're kind of like, they're more towards, but there are animes that are kind of towards children. So, Naruto is about a young boy who wants to become a ninja. He becomes a ninja because he's enrolled in the Academy of Ninjas. And he just goes on all these missions and stuff, but he's got a demon inside of him that his father put inside of him. But the page quality is the same as Fullmetal Alchemist. This is the art style, which is great. This is a hilarious manga. Like, I am in love with it. So, but I have watched all of Naruto. I'm currently working my way through Shippuden. I'm probably on about episode 70. And then we come to our last one, which is another Death Note. This is the Black Edition. It costs $20. By the way, I'll go over the price at the end of this. So, basically, the Black Edition, the Death Note Black Edition, is amazing. Even the pages are all black. So you have to be very careful when you hold it because it marks up really easily. But basically all of this is all matte and this is glossy. So I don't know, yeah. And then again, the artwork, like, this one is way wordy though. This is the darkest of the animes, by the way, because it's about a murderer. who goes on a killing spree, so that's fun. But it's like, here, hold on, let me give this a second. I'm trying to find a certain part right here. Like, look at it. It's amazing. It's beautiful. That's Death Note. I'm not gonna spoil it because you should read it and watch it and do what you want with it, because anime is great. This is also an omnibus, but the page quality is way good for an omnibus. So this contains volume 1 and 2, so it takes 6, so there's 12 volumes in this one. There's about 35 in My Hero Academia currently. The story is not finished. There is 23 in Demon Slayer, if you don't count Kimetsu Academy, which is what happens after Demon Slayer. Same with Death Note. There's 12 of the original series, and then there's the little spin-offs of what happened after, so there's technically 13. But Naruto, there's over 100, I think. In Full Metal Alchemist, there are 27 mangas to collect. So that's pretty great. As stated before, Death Note Black Edition is $20 USD, $26.99 in Canada, and £15.99 in the UK. Canadian bucks, I don't know what they're called, but we'll call them Canadian bucks for this thing. This one, Naruto, it's surprisingly only $16.99 USD, $22.99 Canadian bucks, and $13.99, like $13.99, like in pounds, whatever that is. British people are weird. Full Metal Alchemist is the cheapest omnibus I own, but don't count it out because it is freaking beautiful. This one is $14.99 US. Actually, I'm gonna say $15 US, $20 Canadian, and then $11 UK. So, screw Canadian bucks. We're just gonna stick with that. And then my singles. This one, Demon Slayer, is $10 USD, 13 Canadian, and $8 in Britain. And then, honestly, all of these are the same price. Typically, singles tend to be all the same price. So, that's great. Death Note short stories is $15 in US. And it is a single version, but it's also kind of a spin-off of what happens, so it's going to be a bit more. It's $15 here in the United States. It's $20 in Canada and $11 in the UK. That's my manga collection. Let me know if you wanted to see my whole anime collection. I've got a lot of stuff that's just anime and manga related. If you want more of these, kind of like manga hauls and different manga things and like anime stuff, let me know in the comments. And yeah, thanks for watching. Goodbye.